Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and today I want to show you how to make a cake using a pressure cooker. So simple. I'm giving you the recipe of a red velvet chocolate marble cake that you can do at home. Absolutely delicious. And before we start the recipe, kindly like this video, share with a friend, subscribe to my channel, and now let's get into the recipe. So start by taking your pressure cooker, add 1 cup of salt to it, or just add enough salt to cover the base of the pressure cooker. And as for the lid, remove that rubber part. You're not going to need it while doing this recipe. And after that, you're going to light your fire, medium flame. Like you can see, this is the flame that I use, and you're going to place your pressure cooker on that with the salt. You can see there is salt inside the pressure cooker. Cover it, and now you're going to preheat to continue heating it as you do the cake batter. And for the cake batter, you will need 3 eggs, and you're going to first beat that at low speed as you continue increasing the speed. Or even you can just use a whisk to do this process if you do not have a hand mixer. And after that, I went ahead and added 1 cup of sugar. And you're going to beat this mixture until you get a foamy mixture that is whitish. And at this point now, you can add a half teaspoon of vanilla essence. And you're going to continue giving this a good mix. Just ensure that you beat your eggs and the sugar as much as you can. This will help to give the cake a nice texture that you're going to love, so soft and moist. And then at this point now, I added 80 milliliters of buttermilk or maziwa mala. If you do not have buttermilk, just add a little amount of vinegar to milk, and you're going to have buttermilk in just a couple of minutes. And after that, add melted margarine, a half cup. And you're going to continue giving this a good mix. And guys, please use buttermilk for this recipe. You're going to love the results. And after that, now it's time to start adding all the dry ingredients. I added baking powder, and first sift that before now adding the all-purpose flour. So in total, I used 1 cup and a quarter of all-purpose flour. And after sifting it to get rid of dirt and lumps, now go ahead and start mixing with a spatula. And after mixing with the spatula, I just like to go back in with my hand mixer to give it a proper mix, just to ensure that the batter is smooth and that everything has been incorporated into the batter. And after that, divide the cake batter into 3 equal parts. And into the first part, add 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder, and also add 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. You can use the other vinegar, but apple cider vinegar just gives it that taste that is out of this world. And after that, now add a quarter teaspoon of red food color. This is the red velvet mixture part. So you're going to give this a good mix until everything is incorporated into it and until it's looking nice. And after mixing for some time, add the remaining amount of the apple cider vinegar. In total, I used 1 tablespoon of that. Now this is the chocolate part, and for this you're going to add 1 tablespoon or an 1/8 cup of cocoa powder, and you're going to mix it well until the mixture has come together nicely, until the cocoa is incorporated into the cake batter. And these are the 3 cake parts that we have. We have the red velvet one, we have the chocolate one, and the vanilla one. So it's now time to start adding it to the baking tin. Start by adding the white part. Add 2 tablespoons of that, and I'm using a spoon at this point. It's just the same way that you would do when making a zebra cake. Just keep alternating the colors. Go white, chocolate, red, however you like it. So after adding the white part, now I started adding the chocolate part. We just want to have that nice pattern, but do not even feel stressed if you can't get the pattern right. What matters is that the cake will be delicious at the end of it. Imagine having all these flavors in one cake. It's so amazing, so delicious. I love it so much, especially because red velvet and chocolate are my favorite flavors. And now after adding the chocolate part, now go ahead now and add the red velvet part. And this is a cake that you can just make at home for breakfast or even for 10 o'clock tea. It is so simple to make and the result is amazing. You're going to love this one, especially if you try it out. You're going to get a very soft and moist cake. And guys, if you've watched my video to this point, kindly consider hitting the subscribe button. Please like this video, share it with a friend, and tell a friend to tell a friend. And this is what you should end up with. After that, just make a marble pattern on the cake batter like you see, but that is completely optional. Also, do not tap the butter on the table because you're going to spoil the pattern. And now at this point, the pressure cooker has been preheating for like 10 minutes when I was making the cake batter. So now go ahead and now add the cake mixture carefully, and then you're going to cover it and you're going to let it cook for 45 minutes or until it's ready. And after 45 minutes, this is the cake. So well done, so well cooked. Imagine, it looks nice. It's like it has been baked in the oven, and I just used a pressure cooker. You can even use a sufuria if you do not have a pressure cooker, and you're going to get the same results. So when a skewer comes out clean, you know that the cake is ready, and you can remove it from the pressure cooker and let it cool. And this is like 10 minutes after removing it from the pressure cooker. It was already cooled. Now we are just going to cut the cake and see how it looks on the inside, but from the outside I can tell the cake is ready and that it's going to be yummy. It's fully cooked like you see. So I just take my bread knife and now cut a small piece. And guys, like I said, please do not forget to like this video, to share with your friend, to subscribe to my channel. Just keep motivating me by doing all those 3 things that motivates me to keep posting, and that is the final outlook of the cake. Try out this recipe and you're going to tell me how it goes. I hope you like it. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for being here. We're just going to check how the cake looks on the inside, the texture. I just take one piece and we are going to try cutting it and see how well and nice it looks on the inside. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.